Hi guys, this is Savannah Robbins, and I want to be real with you. I'm doing a spoken if you really knew me, and I just want to say that you're not alone. People understand what you're going through, and never feel like you can't go to someone and ask for help. I'm Savannah Robbins, I'm 19 years old, and it all started when we moved. We were living in Panama City, Florida, and it was a great life. We had a great house, great place to live, and my parents got laid off within a week of each other. And it was just a mess. We were invited to live with my grandmother up in South Dakota, so we did. When I got there, I was excited because, well, I was more nervous than excited. But I did make some friends, and that was a plus. But I started getting bullied there. It was physical, there was some sexual harassment. It was scary for me, and I think that's really when depression started to set in. And once that set in, everything changed. I was moody all the time. I was just not acting happy. My mom offered to take me to a counselor because she got and wound up with 5 free sessions to a counselor. And I talked about the move, and it was good for me. It was really good. I bonded. I got to talk about things that were bothering me. And a year later, my stepdad got a job in North Dakota, and that place was not much better. I had more friends, but I was still bullied. For example, one day a girl took my swimsuit top and untied it from the back as I was going down a water slide. And I'm well endowed, to say the least. And it just embarrassed the heck out of me. I hated it. I hate thinking about that, but it's part of the story. And there was this boy, there were these boys that would tease me, and I didn't get it. I was bullied anyway. And then 8th grade year, I decided I wanted to live with my dad. That was a huge mistake. I will never forgive myself for that. I was having feminine issues, and I asked my dad for help. He took advantage of me. He molested me. He had me sit on his lap naked. And it was awful. It was awful. I still have flashbacks from it. I still have dreams about seeing him, and it just scares me. It scares me to death. Well, I hid the abuse after I moved back with my mom and made an excuse up about why I was moving back. And I hid the abuse, and my grades were slipping. I was angry and sad all the time. I learned about cutting from a friend, and I started doing it. I started little, and then I just started doing it all the time. Whenever I got upset, angry, whatever. And I guess that was just the tipping point for me. My therapist found out through a friend's parent, and the truth came out. And the court proceedings started, but they never went through. And he is still out there, and he is still free. And a year later is when things went downhill fast. I had my first suicide attempt. I overdosed on 40 of 250 milligram Tylenols. I should have died. Maybe not from the overdose itself, but it should have ruined my liver. But I was lucky. I had God on my side. Anyway, that was my first hospital stay. I overdosed 3 more times. I tried choking myself with a belt, and I cut several more times. Over time, I got so desperate I was using a pizza cutter. I used a blade from the science lab. I was very desperate, and it wasn't good. I stayed short-term 15 times from when I was 14 to when I was 18. And I stayed 3 places residential. 2 of them were for a month each. One was for 2.5 months. And that was probably the best. Those hospitalizations were the best thing that could have ever happened for me. And it helped me. Between therapy and those hospitalizations, they found out what my diagnosis was. I have PTSD, schizoaffective disorder, major depressive disorder, and anxiety. I'm on about 4 pills for everything, and I still struggle to this day. I'm almost 30 days clean from cutting. I'm in recovery. I take a study, and I take anger management. I go to church. I exercise. I read. I'm on disability, so I fill my days with reading, TV, and exercise. I've been trying to eat healthier to lose weight. And I just want to let you guys know you're not alone. Mental health is completely selfish. If things could have an identity, it would be selfish. And you're not alone. Reach out to somebody if you need help, for sure. Don't let your mental health go unnoticed. Don't let addiction or abuse ruin you either. Have a great night, guys.